Do not skip the kitchen aisle at Dollar Tree because you can find these pizza pans year round and they're great for baking, but they're so much fun for crafting. We're going to start with one of them, remove the sticker, and we want to sand it very lightly. This is a 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to sand it in that round motion, and then I'm going to wipe it really well. This is just going to scuff up that surface, remove any sheen from it, and it's just going to help the paint stick to it very well. So I'm just going to wipe it with the rag, and then I'm going to use Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the white, and I'm going to give it 2 full coats and then put it to the side to dry. I just put it down on the floor with a fan hitting on it, and it dries really fast. I am now going to take some of this flexible wire. Recently, I worked with some of this. I got this on Amazon, and I do have it on my Amazon store. It is flexible enough to work with it really good and very easily, but it's also sturdy enough where it will keep its shape. I'm going to shape what will look like bunny ears, and then I'm just going to thread some of these wooden beads. Now, you can get the ones at Dollar Tree, and that will be fine as well. Or you can get one of those Dollar Tree rings that have the wood beads already on it, cut it in half, and shape it into bunny ears. However you want to do it is fine. I'm going to add several to these, and then we're just going to add a little dab of hot glue at the bottom just so that they hold and not come off on me. And then we are just going to add a little hot glue, and then we're going to add a jute string to the bottom, just to kind of hold it in that shape. You know what I mean? And then once I have both of them nicely secured, this is what we're going to hot glue to the back of the pizza pan. But before we do that, we want to add some other embellishments and decor onto the pizza pan. So I'm going to take this Waverly chalk paint, and I'm just going to distress it using a chippy brush. This is just one of those cheap paint brushes, and I'm just going to swipe it almost like a dry brush technique, keeping it in the same direction. So this time I decided to go side to side, and I'm just going to add as much or as little as I want. Of course, you can skip this part if you do not like that kind of look. I'm going to take these wood beads. These are half beads, and I'm just going to hot glue them kind of like on the inside edge of the pan, and I'm just going to do one on the top, one at the bottom, and then I'm going to start doing on the sides, and then I'm going to do the middle portion of each side, and keep doing the middle portion of each side until I have as many beads as I want. And I did want to have quite a bit in the edges. Alright, so now that those beads are attached, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to attach those ears. I'm just going to add enough glue to hold it in place, and then again, just hold it until it hardens. And then I'm going to add a lot of glue and some ribbon just for extra stability, and then cut off the excess, of course. And it also looks nice and pretty and finished in the back. All right, so I'm going to do the little loop here so that we can hang it. And then we're just going to add hot glue and some tape. Flip it back to the front, and we're going to use this window cling that says Easter Blessings. I think it looks so beautiful with those colors. And we're going to Mod Podge it in place. I'm just going to add the top portion first, attach the cling, and then do the bottom portion, and just make sure that it's centered. And I added an extra coat of Mod Podge over the design as well as the entire piece. I'm going to take this ribbon from Dollar Tree. It has this beautiful pastel colors, and I'm just going to make a multiple loop bow, scrunching it in the middle, and we're going to tie it with some jute string. And then we are going to place this on the top portion of the pizza pan right there where the ears begin. Everything's looking so pretty. I'm going to dovetail cut the ends of the bow for a finished look. And then just to give it even more texture and color, we're going to add these greenery picks. These are from Dollar Tree. I got these last summer and I had some leftover, and I love this bunny. Oh my gosh, I think it would look fantastic on a front door or over a mantle. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. So I am going to take another pizza pan, remove the paper from it, of course, and again, we're going to scuff it up and remove all the sheen from it. And then, of course, we want to wipe it really, really well. Now, this one I am going to also paint white. I'm going to give it, once again, just 2 coats. That way it's going to be nice and covered, and put it to the side to dry. While that is dry, I'm going to get some things ready here. This is a piece of cardboard that was left over on one of Dollar Tree's calendars, and I'm going to place it in one of the Cricut's cutting mats. And then I am also going to place a little bit of masking tape. That way it's going to hold in place. And I'm just going to cut out 10 little eggs. And of course, you can cut by hand if you don't have a cutting machine. I do want to resurface the eggs and have bright, beautiful colored eggs. So I'm going to use different color vinyls that I have from Cricut. But of course, you can use the ones from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use the machine to cut them because that way it'll cut her exactly in the same size as the cardboard eggs. But again, if you're cutting it by hand, just place the eggs on top of the vinyl and cut off the excess vinyl from the sides. This is going to be a countdown to Easter craft. And so behind each egg, I want to have scriptures that we can then read as a family leading up to Easter and the resurrection of Jesus. So I just went on my computer, printed out several scriptures and cut them in size that are going to fit behind each egg. And that way, every day we'll pick an egg and read a scripture together. I'm going to take some of this faux turf from Dollar Tree. I think it's so fun. It's a little messy, but I'm going to cut a couple of strips. These are about maybe 1.5 inches, give or take. And I'm going to hot glue, only adding the glue on the bottom portion. And I'm going to add 3 of them. And this is where we're going to add the eggs so that we can grab them from there. I thought it was so cute. Wait until you see it. You're going to love this craft. All right, so once it's attached, I'm just kind of place the eggs kind of like in the pattern that I like so that the colors are nicely mixed. And then, of course, we want to write numbers in the front of each egg and also something on the top that says days until Easter, kind of like the days until Christmas. So before we do that, I am going to add here this rope because, yes, you can tell like those edges from the faux turf. It's just not pretty. But adding the rope really cleaned it up and it's just, yeah, just perfect. So do that and it works really well. I'm going to cut out the phrase for the top as well as the numbers using my machine. But of course, you can use the little sticker numbers that Dollar Tree has for each egg. So I'm just going to place them just like stickers, and I'm going to start at the bottom because of course we want to start with 10 days and work our way down to 1 day till Easter. And then we're going to add the days until Easter right on top. Beautiful, beautiful design. And I forgot to mention earlier, I did spray the entire surface using a top coat. That way the transfer tape was not going to pull the paint. Just keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to place the last little eggs here just so that everything's looking so pretty. We're going to make a swag with some greenery. This is a mix of Amazon as well as Dollar Tree greenery. And then we're going to add jute string in the center, tying everything, securing with hot glue. And we're going to hot glue it to the top right there. And then we're going to keep adding some flowers. These flowers are just from Dollar Tree, different mix, but I wanted to complement the colors of the eggs, and I think these are gorgeous. I'm going to add a rope to the back with hot glue and tape. That way we can hang it. And this is what it looks like. Oh my word. How beautiful is this? It's one of my favorite Easter crafts that I have ever made. I love the eggs hidden in there in the grass. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to take another pizza pan. We are going to scuff it up once again using the sandpaper, and we are going to wipe it, of course. Wipe it really well so that paint really adheres to it. We're going to take this one to the garage, and we're just going to spray paint the edge. That's it. We're going to do the edge because we are going to cover the middle anyways. So once I had it, just one coat is sufficient as long as it's just fully covered. Once it was dry, I'm going to take it inside and just Mod Podge the center. We're just going to add a layer of about medium-sized thickness of Mod Podge, and we're going to set it to the side, and we're going to use the iron-on technique. These calendars, you know that I love using them from Dollar Tree, and this design is gorgeous. They have them for every season, of course. This one has a bunny, and it looks so sweet and dreamy. So we're just going to use this one to place in the center. I have never Mod Podged onto these pizza pans, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work, and it worked like magic. So I'm just going to place it with Mod Podge, and then using the little tip of my Cricut mini heat press, I'm just going to press onto those corners, and it worked. I'm telling you, it worked really well. So I'm going to keep doing this until the entire thing is covered, and then using my X-Acto knife, I'm just going to cut off the excess. All right, so we are going to flip it, and we're just going to add a little bit of jute string to the back, again with hot glue and tape so that we can hang it and it'll be nice and secure. And then once that's set, then we're going to then add some more embellishments to the top. Once again, we're going to create a little swag. This is the same greenery from Dollar Tree and a little bit from Amazon. Tie it in the center with more of that jute string, and then we're going to hot glue it to the top portion of the pizza pan. And then, of course, we want to add more things. So I'm going to add this ribbon. This is just a packet that I got, I think it was online from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to cut off a piece, but I am going to melt those edges so that way it's not going to kind of flare on me. Now, I wish I would have done this bow bigger. Like after I saw it, I was just like, it looks kind of small. You tell me though, what do you think? Do you think it could have been better, bigger? Let me know. And then I'm going to add some flowers that complement the design and color, and it's gorgeous. And some of these little Easter eggs, again, from Dollar Tree, just add a few here and there just to add more texture and that Easter design. And I love the way this one turned out. Those colors and the design of the calendar is stunning, but I'd love to know what you think. Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, I'm going to take another pizza pan, of course. And yes, we are going to scuff it up and remove the sheen. And we're going to wipe it really, really well. For this one, we're not going to go white. What? We're going to go with this light green color from Waverly Chalk Pen. And once again, we're going to do 2 coats. And we're going to set it to the side to let it dry. This is another one that we are going to bring together those traditional Easter colors and Easter eggs. But we're going to bring scripture and the true meaning of Easter. Using my Cricut, I cut out the phrase, He is risen, and then the R-I-S-E-N. One each letter is going to be on each egg. And this is a little garland that I found at Dollar Tree and is really cute. I just removed one of the eggs. And then the He is going to go on the top. So we're going to place the eggs first. So I just kind of want to line everything up. And we're going to start in the middle so everything's lined up nicely. And we're just going to hot glue it to the surface. That's it. And then we are going to cut off the excess string, and we're going to wrap it around the back, and we're just going to tape it onto the pizza pan. And then, of course, we want to add the He is to the top portion. And also, I did spray this pan with a top coat just to seal everything in, and that way the transfer tape is not going to pull off the paint. I also didn't push really hard on the transfer tape. That's why it's kind of pulling the letters. But then I just pressed it with my fingers, and it's no big deal. All right, I added a longer rope to this one with hot glue and tape. And once again, you guessed it, we're going to make a swag. It's just so much easier for these. We're going to secure it with jute string in the center, and we're going to hot glue it to the top. And I did add some florals to complement the entire design. How cute is this craft? Oh my gosh, I love the little banner. I love the color combinations. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.